The OPBA has pushed for a privilege bill, which would guarantee that members of a bargaining unit tell someone who is their representative can be confidential and privileged information in most cases. There are a couple exceptions, but, for the most part, it's no different than what it's a doctor, lawyer, psychiatrist, whatever the case may be. This applies to all labor unions. Now, last time we had this bill, Tom Patton from Strongsville, who was then a state rep and now is a state senator, sponsored. It got stuffed, killed in committee because there was a right-wing Republican legislator from Cincinnati who didn't like unions. Now he's gone, the Republicans are no longer in control. I think we'll have a better shot at that. Another bill which came through, which affects a lot of members, is Senate Bill 267 that allows people in law enforcement who are not actually on the road, dispatchers, people like this, to buy some service credits for any PRS work they have which was not connected with law enforcement. It sets up two classes. And it gives them a chance, to improve their pension. So that bill was passed last year, should be a law probably by the end of March. So it'll help our members.
Yeah, the privilege bill is so important, Joe, because of the fact that a union director might be the first officer side by side with an officer that's involved in a very serious situation, and that officer may make a spontaneous utterance, and a supervisor can order that officer to, the union officer to tell him what he said.
It's not in court, but we don't believe that the union reps should be forced to testify against union members. When there's a shooting at 3 o'clock in the morning, and the first person out there is a union rep. The lawyer may be out there later, but not right away. And what happens in those first few minutes is critical. So whatever the union rep is told by the officer involved should be kept confidential. You cannot force our people to testify against their members. And it passed in Illinois. We think it's a good bill. It applies to all union members, not just police and fire. And the firemen are for it, and I think we can pass it this year.
Well, Joe, we appreciate you taking the time for Call the Cops and coming on and talking about it.
Good to be with you.
Thanks, Joe.
Bye-bye.
Have a good Sunday. Joe Rice, lobbyist for the OPBA, also the CPPA, and former political writer for the Cleveland Plain Dealer.